Hey everyone, it's Terry over at Decorate More with Tip. Welcome back to Decorate with us during the Christmas season. Today we are going to share with you how we decorate our Christmas tree. Mine is in our master bedroom. You saw me unbox it and fluff it. Now it's time to decorate it. So you're going to get some different ways on how to decorate your tree today. Not only am I going to share how I decorate my pencil tree, but Tammy over at Patina and Paint and Corrine over at Junk to Gym are going to be sharing how they decorate their tree as well. So you get 3 ways on how to decorate a tree. So it should be fun today. Before we start decorating my tree, I wanted to mention everything that I'm going to be using on my tree today I've had on hand. I've had for several years. I will try to link as much as I can up on my Amazon page to help you find what you see that you like that I'm using on my tree. But there was a couple things that I needed. So instead of going out and buying it, I kind of got creative and painted it to match my tree. Where I located my tree is in a corner of our master bedroom. It is a very tight space. So I will be out of the camera probably, or I might be blocking what I'm doing. But I will share with you as much as I can while I'm decorating. So bear with me. Now, if you saw how I fluffed my tree is a 7-foot pre-lit tree. It has pine cones and it had red berries on it. The red berries, it's beautiful. That's how I used it last year. But this year, the red just is not going to make this room. So I took all the berries off and I will use them maybe next year if I change out the color here or put them on another tree. But what I did is I took some old picks that I had on a wreath that I found at a thrift store and I painted them blue. I want to add where the red berries were with these blue picks. So I'm going to start putting them on my tree and then we'll get started decorating. Anytime I add something to the tree, I do a zigzag motion. So if I put something here, I'm going to go to the left and add the item there. And I'm just twisting them on the branch. And then I'll go over to the right and add another item to the tree. And then I will keep that motion going all the way down to the tree. And then I'll go to the other side and do the same thing, zigzag all the way down, using the item that I've already placed on the tree. So now that the blue picks are all on my tree, I want to add a little texture to the tree. I'm going to use this white rope feather ribbon. I found this on Amazon. I'll try to link it up. But anyway, I want to just tuck it inside the tree, laying it on the branch, working my way from the bottom to the top. This is like a 10-yard bolt of ribbon. I won't be using all 10 yards. Now that I have the ribbon in, I want to start putting my accent ornaments on the tree. I'm going with the soft blue. I want to add those first so that they are on the tree where I want them, and then I'll start adding the other ornaments later. So I'm going to add the larger ones first to the small ones. For the larger ornaments, what I do is I find holes in the tree and then I place it inside to fill that up. I'm going to tuck it inside the tree, and then I'm going to start with that. Now I have one on this side. I'm going to put one here and maybe one down here on the bottom. So I only have 3 of these larger blue balls, so I'm going to spread them out on the tree. Now that that I have the accent ornaments on my tree, it's time to add the picks. I am going to add these cute little pom-pom picks first. I have 7 of these pom-poms. Actually, I have 7 of different variety of picks. I always heard you use 1 pick per foot of your tree. Since mine is 7 foot, I'm using 7 picks, and I have 7 different picks that I'll be adding on to my tree. With my picks, I add them the same way as I do my ornaments. I start at the top and then I work my way down, doing a zigzag motion all the way around the tree. Also, these picks are so cute. They have a little glitter to them, so when the light hits them, it glistens like snow. With the picks, I just stick them into my tree, and if they don't feel secure, I take a little piece of evergreen and wrap it around the pick to make sure that it's securely stuck into the tree. Now I'm going to add the rest of my picks doing the same thing. This particular stem comes with 3 leaves. To give me more to add onto my tree, I took them apart. That kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of how to make a stem go a long way. It's just separate them if it's able to separate and still look good. And you want to step back and make sure that you have the placements just right. If not, move it and reposition it. If you haven't noticed, I am using one of my stems to create a topper, so I will have 7 stems at the top of my tree. Now I'm going to add my flower picks. Now I'm going to add my base colors, my white, my gold, and my silver ornaments, starting with the large ones first and then working my way to the small ones. I always like to end my tree with some icicles, so I'm going to add those to my tree. Now what I want to do is add my ribbon. I want to just use this sparingly on the tree since it's so busy. So what I want to do is just take maybe 18 inches and corkscrew the ribbon onto my tree. Take my ribbon, wrap it around my hands, and then just pull it to form a corkscrew, and then tuck the end into the tree and let it fall wherever it goes, and tuck the end in the tree as well. I'm going to do that throughout the tree. Now, putting just a little bit of accent ribbon, I am going to take this 1.5 inch ribbon. It is wired, and I am just going to loop it maybe 3 times and add it to my tree, just wrapping the evergreen around the loops. Thing I want to do is add the tree skirt. I think I'm going to call it done. Thank you for joining me today decorating my Christmas tree here in the master bedroom. I hope you enjoyed getting inspired. Maybe I shared a tip or 2 that you will want to try on your Christmas tree. Make sure you go over to Tammy and Corinne's and see how they decorate their Christmas tree. I'm sure they have tons of tips to share with you too. Also, I will be giving a tour of our master bedroom later on this weekend, so I hope you come back and watch that. Y'all have a great day. God bless.